You're welcome to Adkwart Studios. This is not a happy news. And what the Europeans and France are not expecting is now at their doors. Because they think it's only Africa have corrupt leaders. Now France are out saying they want their prime minister and even the president to step down. What happened? What went wrong? When you were taken from Africa and using African resources to build your own country, you were thinking you are ahead of Africa. Now let me tell you, without Africa, you will not survive. Without Africa, your management and your so-called wisdom that you think black man is not capable will trump. Let us go to France and watch what is going on over there.
Last September 10th, the long-awaited, dreaded day has arrived. The date millions of French people had been anxiously waiting for. Today, the people have risen, broken the silence, and demanded one thing loud and clear: the resignation of Emmanuel Macron. From the early hours, the streets turned into an unprecedented human tide. Civil servants, teachers, railway workers, nurses, police officers, firefighters, and ordinary citizens alike have all gathered to say enough is enough. The strike is total, relentless. Nothing is functioning as normal. Schools are closed, public offices shut down, transport systems frozen. France has come to a standstill in a single stroke. In the marches, one chant resounds from Paris to Marseille, from Lyon to Lille. If Macron doesn't resign, France will stop working. Not in decades has such determination set the country ablaze. This is no longer a protest. It is a popular uprising. For many, Macron is cornered, unable to govern without a people behind him. Yet some fear that his downfall would plunge the nation into even deeper uncertainty. And so, the burning question remains: will Emmanuel Macron give in and step down? Is this the end of his presidency, or the beginning of unprecedented political chaos? And above all, if Macron goes, will it truly mean a better future for France? The eyes of the world are fixed on us. The stakes have never been higher. And you?
That news. They want Macron to step down. The teachers are out, nurses are out, everybody. Because there is a standstill at France. But they are forgetting something. They cannot tell the reason why. They cannot manage the affair again. It's all because Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, Chad are saying, no, we don't want you to take our resources again. And because of this, there's something serious going on, not only at France. Africa is going to shake most of the European countries. And I'm not happy to see, these people out destroying things. At times they will look at Africa and, they will run out Africa. What's wrong with you? And now we are asking you, France and the Europeans, what's wrong with you? What is going on over there? What is going on over there? Who knew the SEO of France? I'm ranting about what teacher for, a nurse for, doctor for, obi biara pia babontin se David enkoye agye won sem said the na agege Africa amani bebre nsem no na omutimi mabontin no meka the secret, the reason ama BBC ekoso they can't tell, but the secret ni say Burkina Faso, Niger, Mali, Chad almost mamo kwan piem amani bi nso ka ho sese kura wonim omanya na ya dwene yan se France for no use or no be a say every coast for air pamo France are soldier for hon because obia hu ye say ya men crofo we kwa momo say ache since the independence within Africa or West Africa almost 60 plus years we have allowed these people to cheat and take the resources from Africa. And now one person who took this initiative, Ibrahim Traore, and proved to the whole world that no way will not allow you to oppress us again. You see, when Africa is up, some nations are down. When they are up, Africa is down. And now we will remain up there. You were trying to plot against Ibrahim Traore, and now Ibrahim Traore is telling you it's not like before. It's not like how Thomas Sankara, allowed himself around with people who are so wicked to betray him. Now he have what it takes. Ibrahim Traore is a soldier. Now let me tell you, if you are going to war, you must prepare for two things. We have defensive and offensive. And you have all these two. So France, they try and try and try. They found themselves that now there is no way to penetrate. That is the outcome you are seeing at France. Let's watch the second video.
En tout cas, je viens de vérifier, c'est confirmé. C'est confirmé, je viens de vérifier moi-même. En tout cas, c'est confirmé. Je suis même sorti dehors, je me suis déplacé, vous allez voir, c'est confirmé. En tout cas, c'est confirmé. Parce que comme les gens disaient, on doutait. En tout cas, je viens de vérifier, c'est confirmé. C'est confirmé, je viens de vérifier moi-même. En tout cas, c'est confirmé. Je suis même sorti dehors, je me suis déplacé, vous allez voir, c'est confirmé. En tout...
You see, when you become yourself unmovable, let me assure you there's something that can move you. When you are think you're on top, something can bring you down. And this is what is going on all over the world. It's not only African leaders are corrupt. You see, now power. When power is given to some of the leaders, they think they are on top of every body. And don't forget, it's the people who elect you, who voted you for, who give you that power. So you should not look down upon the people around you. France is in trouble. Serious. Now the minister was voted against. But now they want the head to step down. If you want peace, it is time for every leader in the world learn from this. It's not only in Africa. Omo say omo hu ohia kakra bi no. Omo hu say Africa ya bo modern pa. Omo hu say Africa ya bo modern. And the France for na babontin say no too much. Too much. What do na see from you can be akira wontie. Now what they wadwene say asafo na ato on peti Africa. And Africa ya bie ya kwenti no. Bibia babia no ni aye adwene se ebesom. Afa di Africa ni ati. There is enlightenment in Africa. There is awakening in Africa. And this is what I've been saying. This is a movement. It's a movement and nobody can stop it. If you want to come to Africa, come with a mutual respect. Come, let us reason together. But don't think you can oppress Africa and take our resources out. No, we are not going to Allah will not give you this. No. Because there is a young man, initiator, a man who has paved the way. There is a man who dreamed, and his dream is coming reality. There is a man who was so far away, and that if power is given to me, I will change Africa. And who was going to give him that power? No. If Ibrahim Traoré have said, I will resign and stand for a party, nobody might have listened to him. But he said, no. They have trained me as a soldier. I will go as a soldier and bring my country from poverty and oppress. And now we can see and acknowledge what is going on at Burkina Faso. And this is the outcome. This is the outcome. The France are facing the consequence. I think some of them were telling them, no, let's change our way of doing things. Let us go there and have, a way that these people will accept us. We will stop our old ways, oppressing them, dictating for them. I say no. Burkina Faso is, this is what he was saying, Burkina Faso is for us. These people were saying that there's a small land at Madagascar. They said that land is for them. How come? Look at where France is, and Africa, and Madagascar. There's a small land. You people are so wicked and so mean and so selfish. Do you think we were thrown into this land? We have the first DNA of God. We were created in the image of God and His likeness. And now we are taking our stand. And black man is capable to manage his own affair. Now, Momo Weninyi baby Abuono. Now you see a catch them say you bit to me. Let's Africa come together, please. We should bury every differences. We should take all the demarcations which these people have created for. Africa is Africa, but they came here and said they have discovered a land. Africa was having their kings and the way of government. They came with democracy, called democracy. And they said, when we introduce this to them, we will go behind. No, we don't need to fight, let everybody voice out. And they will be behind and find a corrupt leader. And use that corrupt leader to stand for them. And Africa is saying, no. You are soldiers. You are everything. You have been here for all these years. But Africa was having a deadly road. And I look at what Ibrahim Traoré is doing at Burkina Faso. Within 3 years, he has built more than 10,000 kilometers. And before, 62 years plus, they were having only 3,000 kilometers. So, what's the difference? So, should we clap for you? Now, manage your own affair. Because we are not going to give you that gold. No. We thank God for the life of Ibrahim Traoré. I've been telling you, the road is rough. It's not easy. There are many waters and rivers to cross. But let me assure you, the enemies are there. They will not sleep until they shed blood. They will not sleep. But there are mountains by the grace of God we will climb. But one day, I believe with all my heart that 54 nations will come and leave a banner, one banner for victory. There will be no oppression, no intimidating, no dictating. No, Africa will leave a banner and say, God, now we have our land. And when we talk about celebrating independence, then we will know it is time for rest, not as before, because we still have this poverty mentality. And by the grace of God, Africa is out. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Until we meet again. Bye-bye.